Hi guys, and welcome to my first ever vlog. Today we're going to keep it really simple. I'm literally just going to show you my daily hair routine. So if we get started. First of all, as you can see, I've washed my hair. It's all wet all the way through. And having tried so many products over the years, I actually start with a little bit of coconut oil. I don't know if you can see that. And that's from the Body Shop. And this stuff is really great, so I'm going to just open it so you can see what it looks like. As you can see, I've already used a bit of it, and it's really good, so you sort of get a bit out and it's quite like soft once you start to play with it. So I normally stick that on like my baby hairs at the front, or maybe just the ends if they're a bit dry. I never put it through all of my hair because it can be a bit much. I have particularly dry hair sort of at the front, so that's where I'll tend to put it. But if you have hair that's not dry, then this could actually make it greasy, so I'd go easy on it, but it's great. So like a little tin like this lasts for ages because you only ever use a small amount. So once I've gone through, stuck that on just like the front parts of my hair, sort of here, and maybe just a little bit here. I'll then move on to this new cream that I've found, and it's actually from Boots, and it's literally £1.99. I can't believe it. Of all the products I've ever purchased, and I'm just going to show you quickly how many I've got, because I've got all kinds of things here, but like a Frizz Off from Stafford, I've got some leave-in conditioner from John Frieda, and like loads of other things that cost loads of money. This for £1.99 seems to give my hair just the texture and the definition that I love. So it curls it nicely. You don't need to use a lot of it again. Just put a little bit in, maybe just the size of a walnut, maybe. No, probably less than that actually. Probably a lot less than that. Maybe just the size of a smaller nut that I can't think of. But yeah, so you put a small amount in, like just into the palm of your hand, rub that throughout all of the hair, so getting through to all of it, and then once you've gone through all of it, making sure to spread it evenly so that it's not just concentrated in one area, then I will brush through my hair, and then I will leave it and it will dry. And it will dry, giving my curls perfect definition, but they're still soft. They're not hard. I know a lot of products can give you that wet look, and some of them can actually even make the curls quite hard. This one leaves my curls soft, fluffy, but defined, so they're not frizzy, they don't fly away, but they look good. They're still voluminous. But yeah, so I'm going to put that in. I'm going to go through, brush my hair, and then I'm going to let it dry, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like, and you'll see just how great it is. So I'm going to begin by now combing through my hair, as I've already stuck in this wonderful curl cream from Boots. So here we go. I always grab a section of my hair, so I will try not to pull too much, because as you know, if you have curly hair it can get tangled. So I'll always pull out a section, and I always begin holding my hair in my left hand, but if you're right-handed that's fine, and I'll always brush from the bottom up. You never want to brush from the top down, because that will just pull all of your hair out. I guess that's a little bit dramatic, maybe not all of it, but if you start from the bottom and get those knots out first, then getting to the top is a lot easier, and as you can see, that was a lot easier for me. Whereas if I just come around here and show you, so if I try just by going like this, I can't get through my hair, and I'm just pushing down, and actually it hurts a little bit as well. So we're going to go back to our method of from the bottom to the top, and I find this method is just much better, much nicer for your hair. You lose a lot less hair, that's for sure. And it's a lot healthier as well, so you're not tugging and pulling out hairs that don't need to come out. You know, as hair growth goes, naturally we do shed hair, we're meant to shed hair, but you know, there is a limit on how much. So if you are brushing and you are brushing from the top down and you find there's a lot of hair left in your brush afterwards, it's probably because you should have started from the bottom. So as just a recommendation, that's what I do. And as you can see, it makes getting through my hair a lot easier. So I'm just going to go around and finish the back. Okay, so having brushed through all of my hair now, it feels great. Before I just leave it to dry, what I normally like to do, as I said before, the front parts of my hair can get quite dry, and it's here, this area, that goes frizzy. So I usually like to just finger ringlet that bit and let that dry, and then I might pull the curls apart afterwards. So I'm just going to do that now. With the rest of the hair, I normally go through with my fingers and just finger comb after I've already gone through with the brush, just to separate out those strands a bit more, so that when my hair dries, it's not just these big massive curls, but I get lots of more definition and a lot more volume as well, and I find that really helps. So if you go through your hair like this, you will find you'll have more separated curls once it's dried. You might still need to go through and separate a few more, but this is quite an easy thing to do just while it's wet as well. Once it's dried, it becomes more about separating the curls whilst trying not to destroy the definition of the curl, and that's not as easy as just putting your fingers through it when it's wet, so I definitely recommend this stage. So, having gone through now with my fingers, I am just going to finger ringlet the front, and then I'm going to let that dry. So I normally take just, say, this little piece at the front, and you can do this just by twisting it around your finger, or if you're not too sure about twisting it around your finger, you can take your brush, and if you just go through, put your brush in, twist it like this, and you don't want to hold on for too long because you don't want to start breaking off hair. So just twist it, twist it, twist it, let it loosely hang, and then I would normally go through and do just this piece here, because this piece also gets frizzy. Obviously for your hair it might be different. You might find that actually you don't need to do this, or your frizzy bits are somewhere else. I find mine are always just these few bits at the front, so just give them a little twist. And I normally find that when they dry a lot better. So I'm just going to do the other side. And this one I will just finger ringlet so you can see that it is possible to do it with finger as well. So I still will go through that like that, and then I will twist it with my finger. It's very easy to do. It's just basically twisting your hair. And then I would do again this second bit here. Sorry, you can probably see me looking in the mirror trying to make sure I'm picking the right piece. And then again I will twist that around with my finger, and remembering not to twist too much, not to twist too hard, you don't want to pull your hair out. And then we'll let that go, and the rest of the hair now, I am just going to let this dry as it is. I'm not going to do anything else to it, I'm just going to let it dry. So I'm going to come back to you guys in a few minutes, maybe 10, 20, I don't know, however long it takes for this to dry, and we'll see how it's looking, and we'll also get to the part where I then take out these ringlets. See you soon! Hi guys! Well, as you can see, my hair is pretty much dry. It's a little bit damp at the back, but mostly dry. It's taken a little while, but I guess, you know, if it's wet, you gotta let it dry. So now, as you can see, first of all, actually, that it's actually got quite a bit of volume, which is great. It's not really what I would say frizzy. So I think what we'll do now is if we take out the ringlets, we'll see just how different the curls look. So I actually put an extra one in here because I wasn't too sure. So I'm going to take that one out first. And I normally take them out so that they're quite small, so that it's not too bunched together, because again, you don't really want thick, heavy ringlets when the rest of your hair is quite light and bouncy. So I normally take them out in quite small portions. So I'm just going to twist those out quickly now so you can see. So now do the other side. I'm just going to do this really quickly now so you can see the end result. Again, I put another one in here. I'm just going to pull that apart real quick. Okay, so I've taken out my little ringlets, except for this one that's kind of annoying. Should bounce up soon. I'm just going to shake out my hair a little bit to give it the maximum volume that it can get. Now you can see just how voluminous it goes. So that's it. As a rule, I normally would stop with this, but it looks a little dry at some of the ends, so I might finish with just some of this. Just a quick spray all round, just to put a little bit of moisture into those ends. And you don't want to do too much, you just want to give it a little bit of life. And there you have it. Beautiful, curly, and not dry hair. Thanks for watching. Next time, I'll do another video, hopefully, on dyeing my roots, because you can see they're coming through a little bit. Bye!